My thoughts on Elon Musk / Tesla selling their Bitcoins or selling 75% of their Bitcoins. What do I think does this say about Bitcoin? What's this gonna do to the markets? Why do I think they did it? Is it because they don't like Bitcoin? And why didn't they sell their Dogecoin position? With this, let's dive into the video. Welcome everyone, hope you're having a good week. I just dropped my son here at school, driving into the office, and thought let me share a few of my thoughts on this. If you're the first time here on the channel, welcome. My name is Julian, CEO, co-founder of Cake DeFi. On this personal channel, I love to give a bit of some comments on what's happening in the markets. Normally, I'm way better known in the German-speaking markets. I have by far the largest YouTube channel there, over 200,000 subscribers. So my English channel is way smaller, haven't invested as much time, but I'm quite proud of myself this week. I actually did 3 videos this week, and this despite just having gotten twins. So trust me when I say there's a lot of chaos, very little sleep at the moment, then yeah, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, that's also the beauty of life, I'd say. Great, with that, let's dive into the video. So statement came out in Q2. Tesla supposedly sold 75% of their Bitcoin holdings. According to the CFO, or Master of Coin as the title is, at Tesla, I think Zach is his name, they sold them at a profit, so they didn't sell at a loss. Obviously, when Elon made this statement, he also quickly clarified that this has nothing to do with his view on crypto, and people shouldn't kind of believe that this is because he doesn't believe in Bitcoin. People criticized him for all that because a year ago he posted on Twitter that Tesla has diamond hands and is not going to sell any kind of crypto, and so now him selling Bitcoin, obviously, yeah, is kind of people feel betrayed. People then quickly came to a conclusion where they said, you see, Elon actually doesn't like Bitcoin. He likes other coins, so that's the end of Bitcoin. I made a tweet that was heavily criticized. I got shared a lot, but heavily criticized, where I said that I actually think that Tesla could have been the reason why a lot of this implosion in the crypto market was happening over the past couple of weeks. And I actually still think that that is true. Tesla seemed to have sold around 30,000, and that was exactly that time when Terra was in this kind of downward spiral a bit, and then the selling kind of came in. I do also believe that Three Arrows really got blindsided by that sale, because generally Three Arrows knows the market pretty well, and it seemed that they went on a leveraged long and got totally destroyed by someone selling into their leveraged long, and this could easily have been Elon, and that caused a lot of ripple effect. So I made that tweet where I said, hey, Elon pretty much wiping out half of the crypto companies with that sale, and I still think there's a very high probability that his sale there really kind of contributed a lot to that wipeout. So yeah, quite a impactful event in my opinion. But a lot of these conclusions, right? I made also a tweet where I said, look, anyone that's like a Bitcoin sect follower, you know my opinion on, I would call them more blockstream maximalists, not so much Bitcoiners, but blockstream maximalists. They see this very sectish. For them, there's only one thing, and that is Bitcoin. And if you believe in anything else or talk about anything else, you are a shitcoiner or a scammer, or you don't understand it, or you have fun staying poor. And to me, I just laugh about that because that's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's how a lot of these people behave and act. And I said, look, if you're not one of those, you actually 100% understand why Elon did that. Elon sees Bitcoin, I mean, I've not talked to him about it, but I would assume that Elon sees Bitcoin purely as a tool, as a means to get to where he wants to get to. And for him in Q2, this meant that he had to get some positive cash flow. And the reason why he wanted to have that is because he didn't want to have a negative cash flow quarter. So he kind of used Bitcoin as a liquidity sponge. And he bought Bitcoin when they had excess liquidity, and now he's selling it which really bolstered his cash flow statement. Bitcoin is treated as an intangible as far as I understand on their GAAP, and so this came in as revenue. It was an expense when they bought it, and it's revenue when they kind of sold it. And so very, very interesting from a business standpoint. I do believe him that this has zero, I think that has zero like impact on how he views Bitcoin or crypto. For him, this is purely a business transaction, and it was a very smart one. I mean, Tesla performed really well. Obviously, the analysts, sure, a lot of analysts understand that. The teachers did a little bit of a number kind of manipulation there in a completely legal way, nothing illegal. But where business was struggling with the supply chains and China and everything. And basically, he just used Bitcoin to produce a positive Q2. And the Tesla shareholders rewarded him for that. Tesla price went up. So I would have done the same. At the end, I always say the same. As a good, in his case, business owner, as a good CEO, it's all about the business. It's not about a religious belief or a sectish belief about a specific investment, right? And I hope you understand that. And I do actually think that the larger part of the market actually understood that. Yes, the selling was already done, but I mean, the market could have sold off, panicking and saying, hey, my goodness, now Elon is selling. But I think the majority of people understood why he sold, and it was quite reasonable in my opinion. So from my point of view, Elon did everything right there. According to them, they did sell Bitcoin at a profit. Had they kept those, they would have had massive impairment losses on their balance sheet and in the P&L, which would have really slaughtered their numbers, and makes a lot of sense the way they did it. And so he said he's open in buying Bitcoin in the future again, and I actually do believe that as well, because he realizes, he's like, man, like when we have a quarter where there's like massive profits, we can just go reduce those profits slightly, put them into Bitcoin, and then when we need those profits back, we sell those Bitcoins again. So we have a bit of a sponge there, and at the end, that's what Bitcoin as a liquidity sponge actually resembles for a lot of people, I think. So yeah, these are my thoughts on that. I wouldn't read too much into that from a Bitcoin standpoint. I do believe that the statement did kind of stifle the rally that we saw. I mean, one has to admit that all the coins were pumping like crazy. So there was some kind of profit taking going on, but obviously that statement coming out, I think that did temper the motivation a bit from people. And so now we are at the 23,000 level on Bitcoin, $1.10 or something on DeFi chain, 1,500 on Ethereum. So all nice levels, still looking all very constructive, and quite hopeful. So yeah, looking good. On our end, we had a massive announcement yesterday in our company, Cake DeFi, partnership with Razer, humongous gaming company, publicly listed. That's gonna be very big for us. So everything going really well. I hope you're doing well as well. If you haven't checked our company out, then go to cakedefi.com and become a customer. Get cash flow on your crypto, completely transparent. Will be great to welcome you as a customer. With that, I hope you get value out of this. If you do, please like, subscribe, share, wherever you're watching, listening, and then I'll hear you next time. Thanks so much. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.